All right, not one but two videos. And again, I'm just like playing. I'm like bumping different champions to different heroes. I know I should say hello, hello, welcome. I hope you all enjoy my delicate, lovely voice as it travels into your ears. But let's get this thing started. All right, we know the drill. Absorbing man. We got super absorbing power out because we playing on expert. We ain't no punk. We got the same environment as last time, metal, and we are playing Magneto and Magneto leadership, and it's sort of it's a version of Daring Lime's deck from Marvel CDB. Listen, uh, side note, I use Marvel CDB to give me ideas about a lot of decks. All right, because sometimes like I'm not sure what cards there are available to help a hero do really well. So like whenever I'm looking for like for example, I was looking for like an aggression Nick Fury deck, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So eventually, I settled. I'm gonna play that deck for you later. But I settled for this type of deck, and I was just looking through to see if there were any shield cards and stuff. Because again, I have the entire collection, but sometimes I'm just like, does this work? Does this work? And I've also been using Chat GPT to ask it questions about like whether X, Y, and Z will work and stuff. Yeah, I've definitely been using ChatGPT for rules questionings, and I'm probably gonna keep using it. But yeah, let's get to the game here. I'm actually gonna make this a little brighter. That might be a little too dark. How's that feel? How's that feel? That looks way better, right? Yeah, that looks a little dark, but this one lets you see all the cards. All right, this is what we're playing with. So this is our starting hand. Um, I don't like these three because we got a lot of good resource cards. So I actually want to use our resource cards for something. And we got more resource cards because why not? Why not? Um, huh. What do I want to play here? All right. We're going to flip down. We're going to activate our Masters of Magnetism. We're going to discard cards from the top of our deck until a magnetic card is discarded and add that card to our hand. 2, 3. Oops. Ooh, the shield. All right. All right, now I'm happy. I'm happy again. That is a superpower. So we're gonna actually use this one to play Death Focus. Next, we're gonna use these doubles. So we're gonna use our Power All of Us and Genius to throw out Colossus, who has Tough. And then we're gonna use our double and Death Focus to play Magnetic Bubble. So it gives us Retaliate, and when we take any amount of damage, we place it here, and then if there is at least 6 damage here, we discard Magnetic Bubble. So it's good for about 2 hits. We're going to thwart from 2 off of this scheme, and we're going to leave Colossus alone because Colossus is going to block this hit, and we're going to ready up and draw and see where we get to next. Ooh. I like what I see. All right, so this goes up to 3. Absorbing Man is going to swing at us. We put a delay counter here. Colossus is going to block this hit, so he's going to swing at us for 2. And we end up putting this environment into play. So we take no damage, and we put this one into play, Ice. After Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Ooh, that's actually really good, because I hate Metal, yo. Metal is absolute trash. So we got a new environment out, and then we get our bad card, which is Hydra Regular Insight 1. So when we reveal this card, we place 1 threat on the main scheme, bring this up to 4. And now things are looking kind of ignorant. But yeah, let's see where we are. So it's our turn now. We will have Magneto swing at Hydra Regular. We're going to use... I'm not sure what I want to play here. We will use... We're going to pay 1 to use To Me My X-Men. And either I'm going to be very sad or I'm going to be very... Yeah! Yeah, boy! Oh, that's what I want to see! Alright. Oh, so excited. Alright, so we're going to get Beast out. And then when Beast enters play, we search our deck in this card pile for a resource card and add it to your hand. Alright, so we are, of course, going to add a double. And what am I feeling? Actually, I think what I want to add to my hand is... No. Alright, we won't add that right now. So the way this deck plays, right, is we have a bunch of X-Men allies that have a bunch of good on-play effects, and we just throw them out, get good effects. We want to get Utopia out, but that doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. So I'm actually going to grab this one. I'm going to grab Genius. And so we got that out. Oh, this makes me very sad, because I want to get Moira out. No, we're going to use our double resource to play for Magneto's Cape. I thought this had two. I don't know why I thought that had two. We're going to use Magnetic Pull. So we're going to discard cards until we get a Magnetic card. Nice. We're going to play the power in all of us to get Moira out. Oh, and we're going to exhaust our Cape after we play, after we do our Magnetic ability to ready ourselves up. We're going to thwart for 2 off of this scheme, getting that out the way. We're going to thwart for another 2 off the main scheme, getting that out the way. And then we do have 1 consequential damage here. And then I think we're going to ready up. So we're going to ready up everyone. We're going to draw 5. And then at the end of our turn, at the end of the phase, we put Beast back in our hand. Right. So this goes up to 3. We get 1 more delay counter here. And Absorbing Man is going to swing at us. We will not defend this hit. So he's going to swing at us for 4 damage. So he puts 4 damage on our bubble. I need that bubble. And it is an undefended attack, so we put 1 threat on the main scheme. But that's perfectly fine. Next, we get 1 bad card, and that bad card is Omnimorph Duplication. He has the Ice trait, so we exhaust our identity. And that sucks, but whatevs. You know what I mean? It be what it be. So, it's our turn. Yeah. We're going to play Honorary X-Men. Let's get that on the field. We're going to use Magnetic Pull. Oops. We're going to exhaust our Cape. Ready up. Of course, we're going to get out Beast. So I wish I had like a minion out right now. But so I think what we're going to do is we're going to pay 4 resources to get Beast out. And he's going to let us get a double resource to our hand. And we're going to add our Master of Magnetism to our hand. We're going to have Colossus actually swing for 3 damage. And we're going to play the last stand. When an ally you control attacks, it gains +3 attack for this attack. After that attack resolves, discard this ally. So we're going to deal 6 damage to Absorbing Man, bringing him down to 9 HP. Oops. There we go. And then he gets discarded. We're going to have Beast swing for 2. We're going to have Magneto swing for 5. And then I want to flip down, but I don't think I will. So we're just going to ready up. And we're going to draw 3. Ooh. All right, we got our helmet. Okay. I got some answers for that. So this is going to go up to 5. Absorbing Man is going to swing at us. We won't block this hit, so he's going to swing at us for 2, 4. So he blows up our bubble. And then we get 1 bad card, which is Old Grievances. After you use Magnetic Pull ability, take 1 damage for each card discarded. In an alter ego action, exhaust, Lenchier, discard Old Grievances. Alright. So, this sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're going to draw. Or we don't draw, I'm sorry. What are we doing here? We're going to flip down. And when we flip down, we shuffle the top 3 cards of our discard pile into our deck. Should I do that? No, I think what I should do actually is I'm going to have Beast thwart for 2 actually. Let's do that. I'm going to take 1 consequential damage. Then we're going to flip. We're going to exhaust to discard Old Grievances. And we're going to shuffle the top 3 cards of our discard pile into our deck. Next we're gonna pay. Oh, I shouldn't have did that way. I'm crazy. We're gonna pay 3 resources to get out Magneto's helmet. We can exhaust it to generate a resource for a magnetic card. And I think we're gonna discard this card. We're gonna ready up everyone, and we will draw 4, 5. Oof. All right. 6, right? 6. So we get 1 over here. Absorbing Man is going to scheme for 2. Oh, I gotta put a delay counter here. So I think I'm 2 delay counters behind. So he's gonna scheme for 2, 4. Right? Yes, 4, bringing this up to 8. And then we get 1 bad card, which is Icy Grip. When revealed, you are stunned. If he, Absorbing Man, has Ice Rate, we take 2 indirect damage. And then it is our turn. Alright. We're going to flip over, and we're going to exhaust Moira to draw a card. We're going to attack to clear off our stun. Beast is our chump blocker, so what do I want to do here? I think we do... we don't do that. I think what we want to do is we want to use our ability, Magnetic Pull. We are looking for a magnetic card. Oh my god. Alright, that's good. And then we can exhaust our cape to ready ourselves up. Oh, okay. We are actually going to use our double to play electromagnetic. No, we're not. We're going to use 1 Digging Deep, and we're going to exhaust our helmet to play electromagnetic blast. We're going to remove 3 threat from the scheme. Nope, nope, no. I do not need no cheerleaders. You little cutie, come here. It is hot up in this room. Next, we're gonna pay a. Oh, I should have did this. So what I should do was I should have used our double to pay for Magneto's armor, and then when I discard cards, he gets a whole bunch of tokens. Next up, we're gonna pay 3 resources to get out Phoenix. We're gonna heal 1 damage from Beast. Actually, we don't get to ready him up, sadly, but that's fine. We're gonna have Beast Thwart for 2 and Phoenix Thwart for 1, or 2 as well. We're gonna put 1 consequential on each, and then Magneto is gonna swing for 2 damage at Absorbing Man. And now I think we are looking to win the game. I've got everything I need. Let's roll for it. So we're going to roll 3, 4, 5. Oof. Don't like to see it. Put 1 threat. This is going to go up to 5. And then Absorbing Man is going to swing at us. Beast is going to block this hit. So he's going to swing at us for 2, 3 damage. And because of we defended this attack, we don't put any thwart on. And then we get 1 bad card, and that is Stone. After the Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, heal 1 damage from him. Heal 2 damage instead if there are 5 or more delay counters. So he's going to be healing himself, which isn't really bueno, but we'll make it work. Next, what do we want to do here? Because we got 4 things. So we're going to pay 1 and 1 to play Asteroid M and just get that on the field. We're going to have Phoenix Thwart for 2. We're going to have Magneto swing for 2. We will play To Me My X-Men, and we're going to discard that. We're going to look at the top 5 cards, and we do have an X-Men. Neat. All right, we're going to get the White Queen out, and I know what the rest of my hand is, and it does not look good. She lets me discard a status card from a character, but I don't really have a reason to do anything with her. So she's going to swing at Absorbing Man for 1, bringing him down to his last HP. And then we get Absorbing Man. Now we're on his final form. So he's at 16 HP. We're still at 8. We've got a bunch of HP. I think I'm going to hold on to Gambit, honestly. Let's see. We haven't done our magnetic pull yet. I did see those cards, and we do have a magnetic card, so I think yeah, we're going to activate our magnetic pull event. So we're going to discard. We're going to grab that to our hand. We're going to exhaust our cape to ready up. Oh, did I give myself 1 HP? I hope I did. What is the topmost magnetic card? We're going to swing for 2 at Absorbing Man, bringing him down to 14. We're going to flip down. And when we flip down, we can we shuffle the top 3 cards of our discard pile into our deck. And then we're going to exhaust Asteroid M as an alter ego action to shuffle this guy back in. So we've got, so I pretty much know what I should be drawing. We're going to hold on to these 2. Actually, I think we're going to get rid of Gambit. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of Gambit. And then we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to ready up. Oh, yeah, I already swung at him. That's right. And it is his turn. So he's going to go 1. He's going to go 6. And then he's going to scheme for 2, 3. Bringing this up to 5. And then we get 1 bad card, which is Avalanche. When revealed, each player must choose to either spend a lightning resource or take 2 indirect damage. 3 indirect damage instead if there are 5 or more delay counters on the main scheme. I could do that, actually. We'll just spend 2 lightning resources. It's fine. I've got a plan. All right. And this comes in with 2 thwart. All right. So next up, we will heal for 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to exhaust Asteroid M to sort of put the top card of our deck, or top card onto, shuffle the top card of our discard pile into our deck. We're going to flip down and we're going to shuffle the top 3 cards of our deck. I'm hoping to grab, because here's the thing, we will see Moira activate. And yes! All right. The game is good to me, because I know what these last 4 cards are. So we're going to play To Me, My X-Men. We're going to look at the top 5. We're going to grab Beast. And when Beast hits the field, he lets us grab a double resource. So we're just going to grab it, because it partially matters. Not too much, though. So I know what magnetic card I have. Let's see what magnetic pull. We're going to activate our magnetic pull ability. And if that gives me what I think it is. All right, so we did get to the bottom of our deck finally. But that's fine, because that's some grade A deck manipulation that you can expect from Magneto. So we did grab our magnetic bubble, because it was the last card. We're going to exhaust our cape to ready up. Now, sadly, I don't get to play Make the Call, because I don't have any good options, but that's okay. We're just going to use a double in this to throw our bubble on us. Oh, scratch that. I've got amazing answers for problems. White Queen is going to thwart for 2 off of here. Beast is going to thwart for 2 off of this scheme. Magneto is going to swing for 2, bringing him down to 12. And Phoenix is going to thwart for 2 off of this main scheme as well, knocking herself out. And this is actually great, because we have a bunch of things that we can do. So we're going to ready up. We're going to draw 3, 4, 5 cards. Ooh, M. Okay. And then it's the villain's turn. We do have our bubble on, so we can afford to just take hits. So Absorbing Man is going to attack us for 3. We're actually going to block this hit because we can't afford him to heal himself. So he's going to swing for 5 damage. Oof. And White Queen took that hit for us like a champ. Or 6 damage, I'm sorry. And then we get our... Oh, Beast comes back to our hand. And then we get our bad card, which is attach to Absorbing Man and spend a fist resource to shuffle this card back into the deck. Alright. Alright. I ain't scared. We will have Magneto swing at Absorbing Man. Next up, we're going to play a double resource to get M out. And there's no minion to take care of, but we're actually going to have her swing at the villain, and we're going to play Make the Call. I mean, not Make the Call. We're going to play Last Stand. So we're going to deal 6 damage to Absorbing Man, bringing him down from 10 to 4 HP. And discarding our little love boat. So actually, I should discard it like this. And then... should I flip down now? No. How can we do 4 HP? I can do 2 more damage. But that wouldn't work the way I want it to. Alright, so we're going to flip down. And we're going to shuffle Last Stand M and our double back into our deck. Because when we flip down, when we switch to our alter ego form, we shuffle the top 3 cards of our discard pile into the deck. And then, this is why like sequencing matters with Magneto. We're going to activate Asteroid M. And we're going to shuffle the top card of our magnetic deck, which is our Masters of Magnetism, into our deck. And then we just win next turn. The goal is to draw 7 cards, and 6 with Magneto, 7 with Moira, and then see where we get to. So we're going to ready up, and draw. And I see things that I love to see. Alright, so one threat's going to go over there. Absorbing Man is going to scheme for 3, 4. And then he gets... oh, we do have 2 back cards. Shoot. Pursue counter, and then he schemes for 1, 2, and we are stunned. 5, 3, 8, 9, and then because I'm hoping we don't lose the game here. And then he has the stone trait, so he gets 1 face down card. All right, so we literally just almost lost the game real fast. That was gonna suck. All right. All right, let's see what we do here. So we should be able to win. We're going to flip. We're going to attack, clear off our stun. We're going to play To Me, My X-Men. We're going to discard that. And we're going to look at the top 5 cards and play someone. And it looks like we're going to be playing Professor X because he's the only one we got. And we're actually going to use Professor X's ability to ready ourselves up. Because after Professor X enters play, we choose to either confuse a villain, stun a minion, or ready an X-Men character. So we're going to ready up Magneto. We're going to have him thwart for 3. We're going to have Magneto swing for 2, bringing him down to 2 HP. And then we're going to activate our magnetic pull ability. We're going to look for a magnetic card, add it to our hand, exhaust our cape, ready ourselves up, swing for another 2 damage, knocking out the Absorbing Man and winning the game. Bam. That wasn't as much of a rush. Still around, it took me like an extra turn or 2. But, yeah. That's my Magneto deck that we got going out. I hope you all like it. Yeah, so, like, the way this deck works is, again, you know what I mean? We don't care where our allies are. We just need to have enough allies to make sure that we can hit To Me, My X-Men and always have a target, all right? Doesn't matter which of our X-Men comes out because they all have amazing effects. Again, we got Professor X. Let's just ready someone. We got Cyclops. Let's just increase the damage. We do have Sync. I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet, but we do have Sync. We've got Colossus. We've got Gambit. Marrow. I've made sure to put a lot of heroes in this deck, so that way there would always be a target for what do you call it? That way there's always a target for the Me My X-Men. And the nice thing about To Me My X-Men, I thought I had a Forge in here. I guess I gotta look for him and add him in. Because the thing is, we do need Utopia on the field, because again, you play Utopia, then you have To Me My X-Men on. Alright, so you have your regular activation, swing. You have Utopia out on the field, To Me My X-Men, ready up, swing. You use your magnetic pull, ready up, swing. You just have a bunch of options to just always keep swinging with Magneto. And I love it. I love it so much. I think it's so cool. And we also have 3 of the Noble Sacrifice in the Last Stand. Again, having one of your allies deal 6 damage on its last legs just so you can get rid of it. Because like sometimes, you don't want to chump block. You need to do damage. And I feel like Last Stand definitely helps with that, Giving Professor X 3 damage so is when you don't have nothing to thwart, feels really good. And then we have Noble Sacrifice, where we discard an ally, we heal damage, and we give our hero a tough status card. So this is for those like occasions where the game's looking really rough and we need to heal. Because again, To Me My X-Men is basically a free ally every turn. And then you hit them with the Noble Sacrifice, gives you a tough card. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good value in this deck. A lot of combos. I do like Digging Deep. Sadly, combined with Magneto, because when you discard it from Magnetic Pull, you get to add these to your hand. Sadly, though, that never came up. There weren't no minions for us to use Wrapped in Metal with, sadly, so that does make me cry. And, yeah, that's how I feel about this deck, actually. I'm definitely going to take it around and play with it a little bit more, because I definitely enjoy the fact. This deck, and I would say, this deck is about, I want to say 47 cards, 48. Somewhere around there. Is that no, I believe it's 49. Because I was going to make it 50, but I decided with 49. The reason I put 49 cards in is because most of them are just allies. You need to have a good ratio to make sure that you always draw allies. And with almost 1/5 of your deck being allies, you're almost always guaranteed to hit To Me My X-Men. Because you really don't want to whiff it, alright? If you can avoid whiffing To Me My X-Men, avoid whiffing it. But yeah, that was Absorbing Man on Expert. Again, I'm gonna have a few of these. I don't. We're not gonna play against Absorbing Man again. I just want to lay that beat down and see if I can do something other than just rush him down. Because again, I felt really good rushing him down with Shuri, but sometimes you want to play and build up, and it's so interesting in a way like the different play styles these decks have, and I really do enjoy this game. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one, yo. I hope you were all entertained and all that jazz. And I will catch you all on the next one. Later.